Melissa Knific is the co-author of National Geographic's National Parks Cookbook, featuring recipes inspired by the beautiful landscapes, cultures, and ingredients that define our wonderful country. From trail-ready yummies, great dishes, seasonal meals perfect for any home kitchen. We say good morning to Melissa. Congratulations on the release of the cookbook.
Thank you so much for having me, Ken. I appreciate it.
Do we not have, we don't have your audio for some reason. Let's see if we can check that. Pam?
Hi. Can you hear me now?
Pam is looking into it. Let's see. It might be just one setting on the computer, Melissa. So why don't we come back to me and I'll tap dance a little bit and you
Okay.
can see if we can't get Melissa's.
Sounds good.
But try talking again, Melissa.
Hello.
Okay. I'm not hearing anybody. Oh, you know what? It's not you. Guess what? It's me. And we're having this issue with our audio all over the place this morning. So let's see here if I could fix it. Now I can hear you.
Can you hear me
See,
now?
Melissa, my apologies. This happened to our
Okay.
previous guest, and it was the guest computer. Now it happened to my computer. There's a gremlin out there. How much you want to bet I bet you that they're updating Windows, and when they do that, this
Oh,
kind of stuff.
maybe.
We get back online here. So first off, congratulations on the cookbook.
Thank you.
What inspired you to write this? Because I find it fascinating.
Sure. I co-authored this book with a friend, a longtime colleague of mine, Nina Elder, and she was originally brought into this project with National Geographic from someone that she knew, and she realized the scope of this project and decided, I need another set of hands because there's 100 recipes in this book, and we cover all 63 national parks. So I came on board, and we did this project together.
Wow. And just for those who have not done cookbooks, I've researched doing them myself. I have a food website called thefooddude.us. I'm very much into it. 30 to 40 recipes is a good size cookbook with pictures and everything. When you get to 100 recipes, that is some serious work. My guess is you even had to whittle it down to 100. Am I wrong?
No, you're right. And the biggest difficulty in this project is trying to distill one park or a region into one recipe, right? It covers so many different things. We wanted to make sure that we were covering the landscape correctly, the people correctly. So many hours of research and frankly years. This book took a couple years in the making. So yes, there was a lot of research that went into it, a lot of whittling down, but we think we got it.
Amen. And you are clearly no stranger to cookbooks and food. You know your stuff with a lot of experience. And this book connects food with some of the most iconic national parks. So, how did you pick which national parks and what kind of research did you do?
Sure. So we actually included at least one recipe for every national park. There's 63 national parks, and some parks have two. And in terms of the types of recipes, so we reached out to lodges in the national parks, people that live in the area, chefs that are known in the area. And then we also were inspired by the flora and fauna of the parks. So we created recipes inspired by the landscape and the people of the parks themselves.
I'm just curious because one of the most awe-inspiring parks I've ever seen was the Grand Canyon, and I know that's a national
Mm.
park. What kind of recipes come out of that area?
Oh gosh. So the Grand Canyon, there's this lodge called the El Tovar Lodge. You may have stayed there or heard of it. And they're known for, there's an indigenous population there. And they use blue corn. And so we borrowed their recipe and tailored it to our cookbook, but it's a blue corn pancake, and it's really delicious.
And it's perfect to say that at breakfast time. Of course, you got
Yeah.
my mouth watering. Do you have a couple of favorite recipes in the whole book? Maybe that was one of them that you could share with us. Like, what are one or two of your absolute favorites that you tried?
Sure. So, gosh, it's like, picking your favorite child. But um, I grew up, I live in New Jersey now, but I
Mhm.
grew up in Cleveland, Ohio. And people might not know that there's a national park in Cleveland. It's called Cuyahoga Valley National Park.
Mhm.
So, I had two recipes from there, and those are really close to my heart. And it encompasses what we hope to get across in this book, besides obviously celebrating the parks, we wanted to make these recipes doable for the home cook and something that people would be able to recreate with their at home with their families. And so the recipes from Cuyahoga Valley are a roasted chicken. It's just simple roasted chicken inspired by the chickens that roam the property in the parks. There's 7 farms on site there, and a roasted carrot recipe.
That's very cool. Well, listen, we got a minute left, but I just have to
Okay.
ask you, Patterson Falls is, of course, a national park, northern New Jersey. Did we have a recipe from Patterson Falls?
Patterson Falls is not a U.S. national park. It might be. Now you're gonna test my knowledge, but it might be. Maybe it's a state park, perhaps.
Oh, I see, and
Um,
I thought it was a national. I'm wrong. So but I
yeah,
know we have. I'm looking down. Gateway is national. That's Sandy Hook. That's definitely national. Did we have something for Sandy Hook?
that's a national shoreway. See, I learned all of these
Oh,
things while I was doing this. Yeah, so there are so many different distinctions, and I wasn't even aware of all this until I was doing the book. There's some national parks I'd never heard of. Some I thought were national parks, but we did include every national park. I love Sandy Hook, by the way. That
it's
maybe we should do a
gorgeous.
national seashore cookbook. I feel like that's you've got something going there. Let's work on it.
Well, I'm down right now. Normally, I'm in New Jersey. I also live part-time in Fort Lauderdale. I am literally on the sea right now in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, you're
You
so
call
lucky.
me, Melissa. We will work together. That is an honest offer. I would love to work with you on a
Oh,
cookbook
that would be
on the
wonderful.
National Sea Coast. You tell me when. All right, we'll talk to our producer Pam, our director Pam, rather, and we'll figure it out. This is
Sounds
great.
great.
Give us a website so we could get this cookbook.
Sure. So you can order it wherever books are sold, and also we can include a link. But Penguin Books website is a great place to start, and then you can sort of pick your bookstore from there.
Cool deal. Melissa Knific, Knific, for those who are trying to spell the name, co-author of National Geographic's National Parks Cookbook. Thank you for coming on this morning. May you sell a bazillion copies, and I'm going to be buying one of
Let's
them in
hope.
5 minutes.
Thank you so much for your support.
Thank you, Melissa. And what a great topic to do, too. America's a great place. We appreciate that.